Horses. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time ask any members, past or present, of the United States Armed Forces or any of our allies from across the world to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men, women, and their families. We thank you for your service. And now, before we begin today's presentation, we'd like to share some information with you about killer whales.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are countershaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during orca encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. Encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Oh. Get ready. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright guys, so as you can see, SeaWorld has rescued a lot of animals and they're trying their best to take good care of them.
Today is the best day to be a rehabilitator. Today we got to release 10 Ridley sea turtles. We are so proud to help animals like sea turtles recover. These 10 sea turtles join the over 2,500 sea turtles that SeaWorld has already helped.
Over the last 30 years, places like SeaWorld and other organizations have been working tirelessly to care for manatees in the wild through rescue and rehabilitation. However, today, manatees face significant challenges going forward.
Coral reefs having about 25% of all the ocean's biodiversity means that we're really trying to protect something that is going to protect us, but also protect the ocean.
Rescuing an entire ecosystem as opposed to an individual or certain species is really incredible for us to be able to do.
24/7 and 3.
Hi, I'm Guy Hubbard, and I want to congratulate SeaWorld. What they do is remarkable. I'm very proud with our association with SeaWorld. They've helped us with our shark research work, shark conservation, and of course, other marine animals that we study, like turtles and the reef conservation efforts. It's all part of the same action in trying to defend nature and protect nature. I encourage everybody to become involved, help where they can, aid SeaWorld in their magnificent journey. Keep up the great work, guys.
Right here. Alright guys, here we go. It's killer whale time.
Hi everyone, my name's Elizabeth, and on behalf of the entire Orca training team, we'd like to welcome you to Orca 3 years. And I can tell you, it's so much more than a job. It truly is a way of life. We have dedicated so much of our professional and personal lives to the care of these amazing animals. It's a huge responsibility, but the ultimate privilege to be able to care for, teach, learn from, and build strong relationships with these 5 killer whales. We're so proud of what we do, and we're excited to share all that we've learned through our relationships with you today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Orca Encounter.
Alrighty guys, get ready, here they come.
interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Here they come, guys! Whoa, yeah! Woo-hoo! Oh! Woo! Woo! Oh! Whoa! Yo! Let's go! Oh yeah! Woo. Whoa! Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Oh God. Whoa! Look at that! Woo-hoo! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Woo! Yeah, baby!
Hi there, everyone. My name's Jacob, and
Yeah.
these are killer whale like showing off their size, speed, power, and problem solving is active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help strengthen social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just the reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is the Orca. Their common name is the killer whale. Each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us right here are whales Tuar and Kayukin. Kamea is the youngest whale at 9 years old. Kamea and Sakari's mother, Takara, is the oldest whale. She's 31 years old. She's also the matriarch of our pod, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Ceci and Carrie are joining us at the slide outs to help demonstrate some of these behaviors.
Thank you, Jacob. Hi, everyone. I'm over on this side of the stadium with 24-year-old Tuar. One of the very first behaviors that we teach the whales is called a fluke present. Not only are we able to get a great view of their entire body in this position, but we also get easy access to the shallow veins that are located right here on the white underside of their tail grooves. At least once a month, our veterinarians collect blood samples from these veins, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout that entire procedure. Now you will notice during this presentation that we give the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even tail rubs. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one of the ways that we are able to strengthen our relationship with them.
That's right, Ceci. Hi everyone, I'm over on the opposite side of the pool with Kayukin, who is the largest member of our killer whale family. Now, other than collecting blood samples, another important diagnostic tool we have is being able to collect animal weights. In one of our adjacent pools, we have a killer whale size scale. And at least once a week, we'll ask each of the whales to slide up onto it, just like this. Now you'll notice that a portion of Kayukin's body is still in the water. That's called his peduncle, and it contains some very large, very powerful muscles. So in this relaxed position on the scale, we wouldn't get an accurate weight. To solve that problem, we've actually trained them to lift their heads and tails up, just like that. And that's how we know that as of this past Tuesday morning, Kayukin here is weighing in at exactly 9,680 pounds.
Wow.
It's important that we weigh all of the whales on a regular basis to ensure that the younger whales are growing properly and that the adult whales, like Kayukin here, are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors help us to ensure that the killer whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hi everyone, Tuar and I have moved down to the glass with our new friend Marina, all the way from Missouri. Marina, did that observational learning and mimicry play a very important role in the life of a killer whale? From the moment they are born, they are seen learning necessary life skills by watching or playing follow the leader with their mothers or other members of their pod. And here at SeaWorld, the whales play follow the leader with us by mimicking our movements. Would you like to play follow the leader with Tuar? Alright, we're gonna start by stomping our feet, march in place, just like that. Great job!
Look at that!
He was marching with you. He has excellent
eyesight, both above and below the water. Sometimes we see the whales jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings, or even when they're playing. And with your help, we're going to ask to our tour, okay? All right, so we're gonna point to him. Great job, and throw our arm across our body. And he's diving down to the bottom of his 40-foot deep
Here we go.
and using his powerful peduncle to...
Very cool, Tuar. I am down here at the glass on the other side with my new friend Andre. Why don't you say hello to everyone? And Andre, we're going to be teaching everyone about how killer whales communicate with one another. They communicate in a variety of ways, and one of these ways is by producing vocalizations. So, go ahead and show how you did that first hand signal. Nicely done. Now, you may have noticed that Cayuga's mouth was closed while he was making those sounds. Their vocalizations actually come out of their blowhole, which is located on top of their head. And as I said, this is just one of the ways the whales communicate with each other. Another way is actually by tapping different body parts on the surface of the water, or even jumping completely out of the water to do behaviors we call a breach. The reason this is because they'll make their presence known, because downbeats travel 4.5 times faster in water than through air. You ready to see that in action? All right, go ahead, toss it up and over. 1, 2, 3, nicely done. All right, Andre, I'm gonna bring you all the way up to the glass right here. I want you to watch Cayuga dive to the bottom of this pool. Don't take your eyes off of him, because I want you to see just how powerful a 9,000 animal can be. You got a little bit wet there, didn't you? Yeah, I bet it felt pretty good though. Yeah. Thank you for being such a good sport. It was nice to help you guys dry off. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it to our volunteers.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research into observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries that surround these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. That's why SeaWorld works closely with our partners like the Norwegian Orca survey to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner.
Oh my.
Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tailbooks.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves completely out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet.
It's wetness time. Not sure if that's Cayuga or Tumor, but who knows? Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Whoa! Yo! Whoa! Look at that! What? Yeah, that's what I do. Whoa! Whoa! Oh gosh! Woo! That was impressive. Whoa! That was impressive. Uh-oh, I think we're next. I think we're next. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was impressive! It's because you avoided that. Oh no! Whoa! Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so cold!
They can eat several hundred pounds of food in a day. Depending on where you live in
I was not trying to pull off the weight. But yeah, that was it.
Things such as overfishing and pollution pose a serious
Yeah.
threat to the populations of killer whales.
Alright guys, here's the final ending. Oh! Alright, that's a. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Yeah, I think they are babies. Yeah. Whoa! Woo-hoo!
because today these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales just as they have for all of us. We'll continue to learn from them, and we hope that you do too. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day right here at SeaWorld. Bye-bye, everyone.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram. Keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
Oh, they're waving by, look. Yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Stay tuned for the. Thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all next time.
He's over 8,000 pounds.
Wow.
Which is really big. So you'd think they'd have bigger eyes, but his eyes are about the same size as like a cow's eye. So pretty neat.
Yeah.
I think you are. He's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he is.
His name, Tuar, means unique in Tlingit. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
How old is she?
She's 1.
1?
Yes.
And is she walking?
Oh, yeah.
Like a champ?
She got it down there.
And buddy, how old are you? You're 5? You are? That's so awesome. Does that mean kindergarten is next year?
Kindergarten.
Yes.
Kindergarten.
Oh, sorry to bring it up. I'm sorry.
Kindergarten.
I've heard, I don't have kids, but I've always heard that like it's rough and then you're like, yes!
Yeah.
I've all this time for
I took the
activities.
first 2 weeks of fine.
Yes, yes. Does he do any kind of daycare right now?
He's with my mother right
Okay.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a little
and he
easier.
do daycare
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kindergarten's gonna be awesome.
He's very sociable, so
Yeah.
he gonna be fine. Right now he's playing shy. I don't know why, but
Because there's just so much to look at. And
Yes.
see. Yeah.
no.
Do you have any questions?
He has bones in his flippers. I noticed that he has bone on his flippers. Is that right?
Yes, their pectoral flippers have bone in them, just like our hands do. So if you were to take an X-ray, they would look the same as our hands with those 5 digits inside.
Ah, okay, cool.
8,000 pounds.
And he is just hanging out with us.
Yeah.
He's just hanging. Just hanging. Well, that's another cool thing about like our relationship with them. You know, like some people will ask them to do things, but it's like he's like, I don't know you.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, like, if I were to do that again with your left hand, point and wave at him like that. So give him like wave your hand really big. So see, I work with him day in and day out. I was like, hey, Tuar, you know me, and then I asked him to look at you.
Yeah.
And so, but most of that has to do with the relationships that we build with these guys. So.
Now, I got a question for you. Why y'all feed them with the ice?
They like it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, we use the ice to keep their fish cold and fresh, but they also just seem to enjoy it. They also like Jello.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, he burps.
Oh, it was you.
They like Jello. Sometimes it's like jiggly Jello. Sometimes we'll freeze it, so ice block Jello. So yeah. It's funny.
Oh.
Commonly asked questions is like, you know, they like ice, yeah, but I mean, I like ice. Yeah. And they don't need it. Like, it's not like a hydration thing necessarily, because they get all the nutrients that they get from the fish that they eat, but it's just a treat for them.
Yeah.